This week, we go on a memorable summer escape as we go up north in the second of a series of travel specials brought to you by the country's premier leisure developer, Lanco Pacific Corporation. Join me as I discover some of the best reasons to live in Northern Luzon. It's a real major Northern Luzon road trip. We're doing Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija. Talagang road trips, that's my thing. I really like doing it. I'm the type kasi talaga na pati sa kotse para maraming gadgets and not getting lost, mga ganon. So road trips, especially with roads as good as these and with sights as beautiful as they have in Northern Luzon, talagang gusto ko yan. When I travel up north, I always remember my childhood kasi nung bata ako, parati kaming dinadala sa Baguio. We've passed through all these provinces except for Nueva Ecija, no? So Bulacan, Pampanga, Pangasinan. I know all these places in the regular trip. So it's always a nostalgic, very fun trip for me to do that. Driving along the North Luzon Expressway or NLEX is literally a breeze. From Metro Manila, it takes less than 2 hours to get to our first stop, San Fernando, Pampanga. The Kapampangans are known for their delicious and exquisite cuisine. So I decide to get my fill at a restaurant that everybody loves, Everybody's Cafe. And these native Kapampangan delicacies make this an ideal place for a food lover like me. There's their house specialty morcon, there's Kapampangan sisig, fern salad, tapang kalabaw, and then stuffed frogs, frog's legs, and kamaru or crickets. But you know, good food isn't the only reason why San Fernando is on our North Luzon itinerary. San Fernando is famous for its grandiose parols or Christmas lanterns. As a matter of fact, lantern production is a whole year-round affair here. The locals of San Fernando are touted as the best makers of parol in the country, earning for the city the moniker Christmas capital of the Philippines. I'm all set to indulge, so my next dedication is infused with lavishness and luxury. Woodgrove Park, here I come. But before that, uubusin ko muna lahat to. Hello, Froggy. Woodgrove Park is a residential community in San Fernando, Pampanga, where business, leisure, and luxury seamlessly come together. Steeped in vast green spaces, modern lifestyle facilities, and houses that reflect the sophistication of the American South, Woodgrove Park undoubtedly raises the bar in upscale living. You know what's great about this kind of setting, this kind of architecture, you can even hear the birds singing, is that immediately it sets the tone for leisure and relaxation. I mean, the clubhouse is beautiful, the design and architecture, parang yung magaan, yung feeling mo, maaliwalas, while all very, very classy. So, really, really enticing place to bring up a family in. From Pampanga, we now go to the next leg of our journey, Bulacan and Cabanatuan. Bulacan boasts of a bustling economy. Dubbed as the Northern Gateway, Bulacan's close proximity to Metro Manila and other major provinces such as Pampanga and Nueva Ecija has made it an ideal hub for industrial estates. Lanco further contributes to the progress of these provinces through its major hometown communities. The Waterwood Park in Baliwag, Bulacan and the courtyard at Lakewood Golf Estates in Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija are exclusive prime residential subdivisions that serve as suburban havens to North Luzon's elite. In Waterwood Park and the courtyard, leisurely living is made simple. Here, people's lifestyle essentials are met with high-end facilities side by side with nature-inspired amenities and lush greenery. Whether your idea of relaxation is playing a round of golf at the courtyard or sitting in a quiet spot in the pocket gardens of Waterwood Park, you can enjoy it to the full at Waterwood Park and the courtyard. Passing through Doña Remedios Trinidad and Maharlika highways, these two leisure developments are but an hour and a half from each other. Since it is also the season of Lent, you can do part of your Visita Iglesia as you make your way from Bulacan to Cabanatuan. Along these highways are captivating centuries-old churches that speak of both provinces' religious history. There's St. Augustine Parish Church and Convent, built in 1769. You may also go to the San Ildefonso Church, built in 1691 and is the oldest church in Giginto, Bulacan. The San Miguel de Arcangel Catholic Church was built in the 18th century. The early history of the Three Kings Parish Church is parallel to that of Gapan, Nueva Ecija, and has been in existence since 1595. And lastly, the Church of Peñaranda, which was erected in 1869. You really see, para sa akin, yung totoong karakter ng Filipino. in these provinces. So even the observance of Holy Week, parang ngayon, medyo nagiging commercialized na, or people just go out on a vacation or just celebrate or party during Holy Week. It's in communities like these, provinces like this, that you really see the culture. You really get to appreciate it in communities like these. And, that's what I appreciate about going on a Visita Iglesia in this area. Travel is indeed one of the best forms of education, and as our experience up north has taught us, a life lived at your own leisure can take many forms, many flavors, and many roads. Join us again next week as we go down south for a taste of southern living.